Hello and welcome back to our adventures in Westeros. So, last time we brought some stability to the realm, and this stability may be short-lived. The main reason that we have stability is that all of these people can't join factions for another 7 years. When that goes away, we're kind of expecting some big factions to rise up. But for now we're mostly okay. We're mostly fine, and we have 7 years to basically build up our power and build up people's opinion of us, which should hopefully not be that difficult. I mean, in terms of building up opinion, one of the main things that's going to help quite a lot is that this short reign thing should be pretty much gone by the time that they're able to join factions. So we're going to gain an extra 14 opinion with everybody, which will definitely help a little bit. So, that's that side of stability. One thing that has been brought up in the comments is that we could convert our faith and our culture, and that would make it a lot easier for us to make the realm stable. I agree, it would definitely make our realm more stable if we were to convert to Faith the 7. I don't think necessarily it's that our faith is fundamental to the campaign, right? Like, we've been switching faith whenever it gives us the option. It's not fundamentally something that we need to have. We're not necessarily doing anything that's directly that involved with our current faith that I'm like, oh, if we convert faith, we're giving up the core tenets of the campaign. But the reason why I'm not converting faith is because I quite like having challenges in this game and trying to find interesting ways to overcome them. So we know that we can convert faith, and we know that we can convert culture, and we know that these will fix our issues, right? If we're the same faith and culture as everyone in the realm will be incredibly stable. That much is for sure. But I think it's more interesting to have these easy ways of solving problems kind of be a self-imposed restriction, because it means that you have to find more interesting ways to solve your problems. You have to find mechanics that otherwise you would just ignore because they're not useful enough, or there's easier ways of doing things. And I think that's a more interesting way of playing this game. I think if you try and min-max Crusader Kings too much, it very quickly starts to fall away, and you kind of lose that layer of illusion around the outside of like, oh, right, I'm interacting with the game world. It's more of a, alright, I'm just going to select the options that work, and then that's it. As you can see, when we have events that pop up that we've seen maybe a few too many times, the first couple times you see the event, you're interacting with it, you're engaging with it. If you see the event on like the 50th time, you're just clicking the option that's best. So, yeah. Anyway, that's kind of the philosophy I'm going with. If it really, really does turn out that we have no way of fixing the realm other than changing religion, we'll work that out. But right now, I'm happy to leave it where it is. I'm happy to not convert our realm. I'm happy to just see where things take us. Anyway, talking about where things are going to take us, we are going to head to this grand tournament. What is our goal in this grand tournament? Well, our goal in the grand tournament is to get all of our acclaimed knights a little bit of glory. If we can get them some glory, then we can get them more bonuses, and if we can get them more bonuses, then that's good. We get like all sorts of extra stats and things. So that's kind of what we're looking for. Can we participate in any of this? Nope, nope, nope. Yes, okay. So I'm at least participating in the recital. It's also a full grand tournament. It's the full 4 contests, which is very interesting. The person holding it must be extremely rich. Who is the person holding it? Plan to Vale. Ah, yeah, they are extremely rich. Fair enough. Right, let's go. And we're off. Accolade loses rank? Okay. Yeah, how did you lose rank, Ganos? Oh, because the previous person who held the accolade... Oh, because Willem held the accolade, and Willem became our regent. Regents are ineligible to hold accolades, therefore the accolade lost glory, therefore it went from glory 1, which is where it starts, to glory 0. Which is nothing. Okay, I understand. I guess Willem really shouldn't have been the person who held that title. Alright, good to know. Good to know. Seasons of Change. We'll take the 2-day progress on that one. Grotesque creatures. I've rarely seen my drowned man Harl this excited before. His eyes seem to be devouring a richly adorned book. Sometimes I manage to take a peek at the maps on its interior. One morning, he finally approaches me about his findings. My liege, there are rumours that the land of Claybend is home to extraordinary people. It's said that Mantarian slaves with all manner of deformities wander these cities. So we can get Grotesque Rush? So we get travel speed but lowered safety? Or tell me more about them. Let's keep searching for them, I guess, just to see where it goes. Okay. Alright, I guess we're not going to see them. That's fine. This thing needs a successor. Let's find one. We don't have anyone who is eligible. So I guess we want to seek a worthy accolade successor. Let's see if we'll get anyone to join our court. Sure, let's do that. Right. And we've arrived. Wonderful. Okay, so let's do Tourney grounds immediately because that's the one that gets us the most glory for our knights. Had this event a few times. We get Falconer experience, lose stress, or we can try and get some money. I'll grab the Falconer experience. It's okay. So we can do the next one of these in 30 days. And we can do the next thing in 20 days. We should be good to visit something, then visit the Tourney grounds. Okay. So, there we go. Let's go to the tent camp. Boisterous revelry. We're not going to rile these people up. 20 days, and then we can visit the Tourney grounds again. Right, let's go. So, down there, Tourney grounds. A strongman show. Ah. Not the one we're after here. We'll get the prestige off of him, though. Yeah, that seems reasonable. And then we'll wait. So a duel is here. So I have a champion in this one. I have Magister... Wait a second, that's not my champion. That's her champion. Okay. Yeah, so you're in it. Are any of my vassals in it? I should have checked if any... Not vassals, knights in this. I should have checked if any were eligible. I don't think any of them qualified. If they were eligible. I should check my captains after this. Okay. Let's go. I probably should have placed a bet, but let's not worry about that. One to root for. Ah, Lady Paramount Tansy. Fancy seeing you here. I don't suppose you've got any favourites? Someone you think is going to take home the win? Me, I've got a good feeling about Qualavo. Okay, so Qualavo. Okay. Fredo. Or Smile and Nod. I think it's reasonable that this person would win out of those two. Right. Fredo, Ladono, Qualavo, and Noho have got through to the semi-finals. Fredo and Noho have fought, and Fredo won. Qualavo and Ladono fought, and Qualavo won. Okay, so we have Fredo versus Qualavo. Okay, I think Qualavo's got this. Let's see. And the winner is... It is Fredo. Oh, alright. Cool. Oh, saying our building and river run's finished. Well, we can build another thing, like, say, another water mill. Yeah, let's keep going with that. What's this? Betrothed can marry. Ormond Frey and Eleanor Smith. Yeah, it seems like a pretty good marriage. Yeah, it seems like we're happy with that one. Right. So that gives us an alliance with the Freys. We can grant vassals to rightful liege. Okay. Well, you currently hate me because I have your titles, right? Yeah. Alright, so I'll grant you that person. No, grant you the other one, and then you won't hate me. Yeah, okay. Seems perfectly reasonable. Right, back over here. And the duel is over. Wonderful. Tourney grounds? Ooh, alright, we got the woman pretending to be a man event again. Definitely, I will recruit you. Right. Seems good. Our captains. She is the only captain who is eligible to be in this tournament. Oh. Okay. From my attending captains. Well, that's not great, but there you go. That's why none of them were in it. It's because none of them were there. Lady Liera is scheming against my bodyguard Braxton. I'll just let everyone know about that. That seems reasonable. Okay. Tent camp. Bad air. So we've had this one a few times. Let's... Don't fresh air for 10 years? No, let's find out what the cause is. It's miasma. I will warn these 3 people. Sure. That's okay. Nope. Betrothed can marry. So, Malia can marry Morris Stain. Yeah, that seems reasonable. Yeah, I'm happy with that one. Yep. Let's do that. Anything in here? Isolate capital? Really? Nope. Okay. Right. Carry on. Tourney grounds? Aha! This is the one I wanted. This event. I'm just seeing... actually, no. This one I don't necessarily think is the one I wanted, actually. But this is okay. It's the one oh, no. There it is. It is the one I wanted. It's the one that gives glory if you have somebody who is a acclaimed knight with you. Perfect. Let's do this. So it's going to improve my captain's score, but it's also going to give the Burning Lance extra glory. So it's now got a little extra glory. It's not at level 2 yet, but it's gaining, which is good. Right. Contest begins. My captain is in it. I will place a bet on her if I can. We're pregnant again. At 46. Oh, okay. Good. Right. No, I'm not going to place a bet if I can't bet on my person. That's fine. Also, we've got this person can apparently be a Lance the Smith. Alright. Sure. That seems reasonable. Philip Norgate, you're in. Right. Let's go. Cowed crowd. How could you be watching this idle, time-wasting filth? You should be spending less time here and more time worshipping. Boo this lady. Boo her. Get her out of here. How dare she be reasonable? Right. Well, I guess reasonable that, like, sitting here doing sports while there's more important things going on. Not necessarily reasonable that praying is the better thing to do. Right. How did our person do? They didn't get in the top 3. Well, alright then. That's fine. This isn't my captain. It keeps saying it's my captain, but it's because it doesn't understand that it's actually Sea Lady Lana's one. I'm not getting any of the rewards, so he knows it from that side of things. Anyway. Squires laugh and joke while they polish helms and mail. One of them snorts so hard it sounds like a pig, and the rest soon imitate him. Their captains loiter nearby. Among these I spot Bessaro, Magister Emiria's counsellor. His skills have been greatly praised, and his name resonates as one of the possible victors. I could convince him to join my own council. I don't need him to join my council. Yeah. Yeah, no, I don't need you. That's fine. Do I have any captains joining the wrestling? Nope. Okay. Well, sorry, I have the same person joining. I have no other captains joining the wrestling. Right. How many days? 9. Oh. Interesting. I've studied the common language for many moons. I personally penned this missive using the common script, a letter of friendship from a speaker of Valerian. So, okay. This is somebody from... Oh, from Tyrosh. Alright. Sure, you can be my friend. That's reasonable. Okay. 8 days left. 4 days left. There we go. Tent camp. Tournament tales. Your own skill will only take you so far in a tournament. It's those who support or don't support you who decide your fate. Let me tell you of when I started holding a grudge against Magister Kosomo of Daveris Hills. Alright, we get some either diplomacy lifestyle experience or diplomacy. I got the diplomacy, the low percentage roll. Good. Okay. Oh. Regent furthered mandate. Increase some of these feudal taxes towards me. Regent, is that what I want you to do? I guess it is one of the things I want you to do. That's fine. We'll grab mental resilience. Not that we get stressed, but it means that we have 3 years between it. We're almost at healthy and whole of body, which is lovely. Right. Tourney grounds. Let's go. A liegeless captain. Lady Paramount Tansy, it is an honor. I am Tenesio Volentin, a captain seeking employment. I'm mighty, serene, loyal, and my house is strong. With the sword I seek hope, he shouts and stands at attention. It's obvious that this minor noble is exaggerating his virtues, but he seems competent and desperate. Alright. You may be recruited. I'm not going to get the hook on him. I'm just going to recruit him. Is he now in one of these? Nope, he's not even in the tournament, but that's okay. We have recruited him. Did our person qualify? I don't believe our captain qualified. No, I don't believe they did. Okay, cool. Fredo was not my captain. Somebody tried to cheat. Shocking. Semi-finals are done. We've got tomorrow Fredo, Marizio, and Ufredo. Wasted concessions. Ah, this is the person who drops the drink down our back. And bias both another. Is brooding docks out of my sight or my mistake? I'll bias both another. Okay, Fredo is through. Fredo against Ufredo. So this is Fredo. This is Ufredo. I think Fredo's gonna win. And it's someone. It's Ufredo. Ah, so Ufredo won the Fredo fight. Fair enough. Tourney grounds. We didn't get an event. I believe if you don't get an event, that means you've done all the events. Which is worrying because if you've done all the events, I believe well, there was a bug at one point that just instantly killed us. Maybe they fixed that. But when tournaments first came out, we definitely ran into that one. Let's go to the temple. The yard around the shore is deserted this close to the sunset. I hear a rustle around the leaves and see the silhouette of a small animal running among the tombstones. The carvings are almost gone in some of them, clearly visible in others. Take a step towards them because it's late, because it'll keep getting later, and because it's never been this late in my life. And try and see if I can find one of my ancestors, or it's too soon. To see if I can find an ancestor seems unlikely, but yeah, there's no one we know here, obviously. I mean, we're not from Bravos, so why would there be someone we know here? Oh, a poem. Pangs of Sorrow. How cruel a mistress is random chance to cast her aside with nary a glance. Without her we are but hollow shells, each of us a little corpse, a hollow parallel. Okay. He dedicated that to me. It's a little odd from my captain. I'm not sure how I feel about this. Yeah. It was a little odd. Not really sure what I was meant to take away from that. I'm going to go to the village. The sights of Lanta Vale. Strolling along the tournament outskirts, I'm overcome by the sheer beauty that surrounds me here in Lanta Vale. Also, I'm not going to qualify for the recital at this. Wait, I'm not competing? What? Whoa, since when? No, I wanted to compete. Okay, you're guaranteed to qualify. That's good. I got distracted from the other event by that one. Right. Neighboring ruler won a war. Lannisters of Westland won a war against these guys. Alright. Oh, some drowned gods who were in their lands. How did you get this land? When did you convert to the drowned god, I should say? You've always worshipped the drowned god. Okay, did your family always hold this land? Have a look here. Ah, no, you just granted it to them. Huh. Alright then. Interesting. Anyway. Yeah, war against the tyranny there. Ooh, that is a disease in our lands. It's not going to reach us, but it is actually a disease in our lands. Cool. Right, I will show the world my skill. Wild cheers erupt from the gathered crowd as Oro finishes his recital with a flourish and a bow. Wild cheers erupt from the gathered crowd as Oro finishes his recital with a flourish and a bow. The only person who isn't whistling and clapping is, as it happens, myself. How could he have known? Was this planned, or perhaps somehow by some machination of the storm god it was simply a coincidence that Oro's verses ended up almost identical to my own? The assembled spectators fall silent expectantly. It is my turn. Improvise, or that was planned, judge. Let's improvise. It was a disaster. Oh no. My dog charmed someone. Fantastic. A virtuous verse. The crowd hollers and cheers as I contemplate my latest recital, a piece designed to target Ereg's honor and show all how much greater my wit truly is. There is no doubt in anyone's mind who the clear winner is, but in the sheer euphoria of the moment, I feel the urge to loose a new poem unto my adoring crowd. One more verse, or I should take a bow. One more verse. It worked. Fantastic. Did we get a level up? We did, I think? Yeah. Cool. Alright. Word to the wise. This one's picked the highest number. That's the highest number. One last verse. And we won! Fantastic. Okay, so in third came Loraro. In second came Fredo, and we have taken first place. Wonderful. We got Iambic Virtuoso, which is a nice little bonus. And we get a prize, and we get money, and we get prestige. Great. And a child of my dynasty. Alyssa Smith. So this is Wayne, my not heir's son. Alright. Cool. Also, I'm here. Oh, my friend died. My brand new friend died. Oh, no. This person has arrived in our... Oh, no. This person has come of age in our court. I see. So, a follower of Relore. Alright. Fair enough. Conclusio. What did we win? We won... Prize necklace. It's not that good, really. We gained experience in Boa in the tournament at some point? Oh, alright. Well, that's good for us, I guess. Yeah, cool. Well, that's fine. Finish the grand tournament. Is there any disease on where we're going? Not until a little bit later, so we should be fine. Oh, yes, we have a new son. Is Davos a name that we've already used? No? You can be Davos. Oh yeah, people also suggested that I should make some people in my court knights. So let's just go and sort that out. So I don't know why I'm looking for a filter that like it already exists. So people who are in my court who are not rulers, though I don't think I should lower it. Who are... Actually, it doesn't matter if they're adults. They have to be male. So we're down quite a lot here. Seeing what other stuff we've got in here. I think that's mostly it. Yeah. Then I want to sort them by prowess. Then can I go down the list and see if there's any obvious ones who could become knights? Or who should be knights? We can only do like one every so often. So I'm looking for people who are maybe a little bit younger who would want to be knights. Actually, no. No, yeah, we can only do one every so often, even though we can have multiple people. For a second, I was wondering whether it was one per person, but no. I think it's just one every so often. Anyway, I'm going to make you an... yeah, I'm going to make you a knight, if I can. Oh, no, I can't do this. Why not? No possible knights exist in his court. How about you? Okay, let me find one of my knights, maybe? Offers Squire. Oh, this is my full list? Let me reset. Really, that's my full list of people I can make squires? Why? Wait a sec. No, I was going to say maybe it's because the others were with me, but no, that's not the reason, apparently. Anyway, I guess out of these two, I'm going to choose you. Yes. Okay. Sure. Alright. Don't need to do this. I just need to find knights. So court. Actually, you know what? I'm going to keep that filter on. Let me just confirm something here. So you're a sir. So if I offer you this one... oh, I can do this at the same time. I thought there was a timer on it. Anyway. They're getting educated as knights. That's all that really matters. We can imprison you because you refuse a demand. Probably of my region, I guess. Okay, fair enough. Excellent. That's one. That's another one. Okay. That's fine. We got some intrigue. Oh yeah, somebody was also asking. I don't know how I'm gonna find this. I think I'm gonna have to find this later. If I do customize route and try and add... Oh no, there we go. We can see this. Aha! Yeah! Somebody was wondering if this was a generated one. It is a generated battle. This is one where the victory was us. Okay, so Lady Paramount Tansy launched a daunting offensive on the army of Rhetia. The battle was decided when the regiment of Crownlander heavy infantry led by Quinton pushed through the enemy lines and inflicted significant losses amongst their adversaries. Amidst the chaos, Rhetia managed to flee together with her closest retainers. So yeah, that point of interest that we got Marshall from was our own, like, battle. That's cool. Alright. Anyway. Back to this map mode. Yeah, it looks like it's disappearing, so that might actually disappear at almost the perfect time. New stewardship perk. I get a single point. I'm taking vassal tax probably, right? That's worth 2 per month. Maybe I'm not taking vassal tax. I mean, fearful troops is probably worth it. War profiteer probably isn't. That's pretty good as a single cost. 5% off is pretty good. Courtiering guest opinion. Yes, the benefit here is that you could get to toe the line quite quickly, but that's only for independence factions. His likable is quite nice as well. Let's grab War Profiteer, because that's when we have to spend a lot of money anyway, so... Yeah, and then it gets us closer to the one that makes our men-at-arms cheaper. Be good? Martial contest, we'll send my knight out to do it. My knight won it and got me some money. Nice. New adventurer. Mistress Winfrey is a new adventurer. Winfrey Halton. Alright. I'm just going to change our route slightly if I can. Yeah, I think I'm going to go to there. Then to there. We're just taking a little bit of a route around the disease. Sentinel Mountains. We can pay money to get through the mountains better, and we can potentially recruit Alex Stonefall. I don't really need them. Oh, thank you. I'll take the 3-day delay. Fort Grandeur is now level 8. Nighttime Serenade. Under the starlit sky of green and white, the camp is treated to an unexpected performance. My captain, Valessa, surprises everyone with a soulful melody, her voice echoing with praise for my drowned man, Harl. Harl listens intently, visibly flustered. As the song ends, a silent acknowledgement passes between them. So I can find out if something's happening between them. The world should hear you play and sing, at which point she gets more diplomacy. You teach me to play like that? Or what a beautiful melody. They say the world should hear you play and sing. Can I make her my musician? Oh, also I can have a wet nurse again. Yeah, it's going to be you. Cool, because we now have a child again. As in, a child who is at child age. Court Bard. I'm going to guess that this person is not very good at being a bard. No. Okay, in which case we're not going to put her in as my bard. That's okay. I don't need a bard. I was only going to put her in because it was, like, appropriate. Yeah, I might know a cure for this guy. Let's see if I know a cure for ill. No, Braxton actually got pneumonia. He's not the first person we tried to cure who we've given pneumonia. Yeah, I don't think that we're potentially a very good, yeah, doctor. Yeah, I think, in fact, we might be described as a bad doctor. But anyway, it's fine. What does court level 8 get for us? So yeah, a little bit more opinion, basically. A little bit of popular opinion as well, which is quite nice. Yeah, it's not too bad. We're getting to the point where we maybe want to think about pushing up to level 10, but for now that's okay. Oh, it's a little internal struggle happening over here. A little war against the tyranny. Okay. Fair enough. Anything else that we need to do? Not immediately. Just seeing if there's anything I can think of that needs our immediate attention, or are we at a point where we're now deciding, like, next actions? I think we're next actions. Well suggested that I see if there are any lore titles in these that I can take. This might be a good thing to do. So, like, this castle here, because it's a barony title, you're actually able to just revoke it without taking any tyranny. So we should probably just do that. So I'm going to revoke your title. I'm then going to do the same thing over here if there happens to be one in either of these. There isn't, but it was worth checking. And I could potentially build a new castle here as well, which I think is probably worth doing, because that'll put me up to my domain limit, which would be good. Ooh, we can station a men-at-arms at that castle as well. Let's do crossbowmen. Wonderful. And then there was a suggestion for how we could get our son back in our court. So if I land him, he should move to his new landed court. At which point, I should then... Let me just check that he's not, like, traveling or anything. No. I should then be able to revoke his title and then invite him back to my court. I like that idea. I'm going to save before I do it in case it breaks things. But I like the idea. It's got potential. So let's try it. You. I'm going to grant you the lordship... No, the province of Steelhead. Yeah, that's what we want to grant. You must hold the lordship of Riverrun to receive the province of Steelhead. Why? Why can I not grant him this directly? Oh, I can do it through that menu. Okay. Weird. Maybe it's because I haven't unpaused since revoking it. That might be it. Anyway. I've now granted him that title. So that should now mean, if I wait a second or two, that he's now here. What I now do is I now revoke his title, which causes him to be a little unhappy with me. He becomes my rival. Then I can invite him to court. Okay. Yeah, so you see, now he joins my court. The problem with that... Where am I? I just need to re-put you onto that title. The problem with that is it has fixed the issue. He is now at my court, so he is now eligible for stuff. However, he is also my rival. But he's my rival, but he likes me at 100. So we might get the event where he just stops being our rival, I guess. Yeah, but if I was to have a look now at, say, region stuff, he should be eligible, if I'm correct as to the reason why he wasn't eligible. So, is... age? How old is Gwen? Gwen is 25. So he should now be eligible. Look at that! It did fix it. Huh. Cool. Interesting. So, yeah, the whole issue was he wasn't in our court, technically. Yeah. So anyone else who's located elsewhere? I mean, you're located elsewhere, but you're probably located at your new, yeah, at the new place where you live. You're located here. You're located here as well. Okay, so it was just him who's not located in the right place. Alright, that's cool. His children are now located in the right place as well. So they're now in my court, which means we now have control over educations. We now have control over, like, they now get bonuses from our, where are we? From our wet nurse. They now get bonuses from our maester. Yeah, this should be good. Anyway, I am going to end the episode there. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.